The Boy Who Went to Law School. There's a look right now at a new book that is out. It is written and based on the life of Okoye Morgan Jr., who Okoye joins us now. I got to say, the title alone gets people talking. Okoye, good morning, and how are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well. Okay, so The Boy Who Went to Law School. I'm so interested because here you are in the middle of law school, studying, working hard, of course, pass that bar exam, but yet you decided to also motivate and you decided to give back in a way of a book. Explain your story and why you decided to tackle both things really at once.
Yes, ma'am. Well, as you know, we've been kind of at home. Everything's being remote now due to the pandemic. A lot of our education has been on the computer. So as I was studying and I believe we took a break from school, I began to do some research about different fields, medical school, a law school, and see if there were any type of interactive material for children as far as literature for Black kids. And I didn't find any. And so I stayed up all night working and writing and trying to contact people to get help on this issue. So I wrote this book to encourage and motivate our youth. We had a summer of things that we saw that were, definitely detrimental to the African American community. And I wanted to do something that allowed children to have the aptitude to be able to go into an industry where they're lowly represented. Out of 1.3 million attorneys, only 5% are Black. And so how do we fix the disparity? How do we fix the racial gap? And I think it's by education and information. So I just found the time and I did it, and I pray it's a blessing to the readers.
Okoye, I'm curious, when you were younger and looking for that motivation or looking for that confidence to feel like, yes, I can do that, especially when the numbers are so staggering for Black lawyers in this country, what was it about a book that you wanted to inspire others? What do you hope younger ones will find in your book to maybe give them the confidence to follow in your footsteps?
Well, I pray that as they're reading it, they are able to gain courage from it. The book, in the story itself, it kind of tracks the life of this young student, of this young person who is really trying to tackle a big task, and that being law school. And his peers, the teacher, they're really at a disbelief that he can't do it. But as the book continues, he continues to strive forward. So it's really giving young youth courage to be able to say, you know what, no matter what I hear, no matter what people say, I can do this and it can happen.
And you talk about how you weren't able to find those books out there. And we talked about law school, you talked about medical school, same kind of thing that you were able to see. No other books were out there. What was it inside of you? Was it the voice inside of you that gave you the confidence to be able to tackle this? Or was it the support staff you were able to have? Explain to people why you still were able to start this journey.
Well, this journey has definitely been a long one. I can't, first off, I got to give honor to God. I pray a lot. Listen, law school is one of those fields that you need to pray. You need something. And definitely a support system. I have a great family, mom and dad, that have encouraged me throughout this journey, that have been examples in the community to give back. Even my grandfather, he had a ministry in the Tampa area. Still today of prison recidivism, of getting people that have been convicted back into the populace and being able to be good citizens and productive. And so I've seen that model, and I believe that we're living in a time where it's time to pass the torch to the next generation on doing good things in the community and helping people in a way that can change the generation.
We've talking about the encouragement that you want to give youngsters who may have been in situations like yourself, not being able to see other people who look like them have gone to law school. What do you want to do for people who are, like myself? I mean, I didn't realize the numbers were so staggering and that you could see the actual divide that was happening when it comes to law school and lawyers. What do you want to do as far as advocacy out there? You already talked about the tumultuous summer that's been out there when it comes to race relations. How important is it today to get across your message to everybody, not just the youngsters?
Yes. Well, the importance is this. I believe that we have some issues that we need to advocate on. There are some issues that we have to change. There are some laws that just are not working anymore. And so this message to everybody is saying that we have to come together as a collaborative effort as a community. It takes a village to get people to the next level, to the next generation. I've had people from all over the spectrum of readers to come to me and say, thank you for doing this for the community. Some of them don't look like me, but they think it's important to make sure that there are certain systemic things that we fix in our culture and in our nation. And it's very important. So I believe that we can do it, and it's going to take more literature and more things like this to move forward.
And maybe start with that younger generation too, where they can get their hands on the boy who went to law school.
Yeah.
Okoye, it was really nice talking with you today. I appreciate you being with us. Of course, you can get the book on Amazon. And here's the thing now, you're just going to have to come back and join us again when you are that practicing attorney here, hopefully in the Tampa Bay area. Sound good?
Sounds good.
And then maybe another book, another chapter too. Take care, Okoye.
Oh, thank you.